Save me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to get this look right here. This is a super fun, glittery, girly, kind of going out New Year's Eve party makeup look. I'm super excited about it. I love how it turned out. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, if we're going out, we need to get our skin right. So I'm starting off with some chapstick. I'm going to dampen my face, and then I'm using this Biore Baking Soda Pore Cleanser. This stuff actually feels really, really good on my skin. I just rub it all over because it exfoliates so we can get that dead skin cell stuff away. Wipe that off, and then I'm going in with my Rose Face Mask by Fresh. This is really hydrating. It leaves my skin feeling really good, and then you just kind of leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes and do whatever you want. But yeah, I really do like this mask. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off, and then I'm going to go in with a moisturizer, and today I used coconut oil. That kind of just gives me a really nice healthy glow underneath my makeup. Okay, so onto brows. I'm using the ColourPop brow pencil. This is in the shade Bangin' Brunette. I'm really happy that this shade worked out for me because this was just a guess in the dark. But anyway, I went in super bold with my brows, and now I'm cleaning up the bottom and the top half of them because I want them bold and I want them right. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and conceal and prime my eyelids with concealer. And then I'm going in with Peaches and Cream from the Too Faced palette to set that because that is a skin tone shade, so it looks natural. And then the next color I'm going into is Puree from that same palette. It's a nice warm brown, and I'm just picking up the smallest amount and starting with that in my crease. These colors are very, very pigmented, so I didn't want to jump the gun and just have like a line of that color in my crease. So I'm building up the color. That's the key with this palette and the key to this look, I believe. And then this next step is very not necessary. This is just me building up that color some more. I went into Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, which is almost the same color and I think a little bit darker, and I put that in my crease, so that's why that's going in there. But then I go into the shade right here, Summer Yum. That's from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which is pretty much the same as that Cocoa Bear palette, so that's why I said it wasn't exactly necessary. And then I just went back in with that first brush to blend all three of those colors together. That is a really huge important step here. So just blending, blending, blending. Some more Summer Yum, adding some colors and doing stuff like that. And then if you're going for a certain shape of your eyeshadow like I am, I kind of wanted a pointier outer corner. It's good to kind of go in and blend those colors while you're doing it, just to make sure that you get the shape you want in the end. And then as you saw, I picked up a Charmed I'm Sure, which is that nice brown color that packed onto my outer corner, and then I just kind of started to move that slowly inward. To really deepen up and smoke out this eye look, I went into the Naked 2 palette and I used the blackout shade because I feel like that's the blackest black that I own. Any black will do though. Just pack that onto your outer corner. Try and keep it mostly to your outer corner. Outer, not out of, your outer corner, and then slowly start to bring whatever's left in towards the inner corner, and then just go back in with your brushes and blend, 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 honey. So now onto the fun part and the star of the show. We're going to start cutting our crease. I'm just using concealer and a small flat shader brush, and I'm just kind of carving out that crease area. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't bring it all the way out to my outer corner. I left that little snippet blank, and then I went into my Naked 2 palette. I picked up a Verve because I just wanted like a gray, silvery, shimmery shade to go down underneath my glitter. Anyone will do. It does not have to be out of a Naked 2 palette. And then I went in with some more of that blackout shade from Naked 2 palette, and I just packed that onto my outer corner because I knew I wanted a smoky outer corner and not like a full cut crease. So that's why that is happening. And then again, you just want to blend all together. Every time I blended, I kept going into one of those brown shades that I used in my crease originally. So now I'm just picking up this glitter, and this is actually from Wet n Wild. I think they're like in Target or Walgreens, probably for like literally $1. What's interesting is like about these is that they already come in like a gel, so you don't have to apply an adhesive to your eyelid to make the glitter stick. So Very, very helpful. And then I just went in and I created a nice thin line with my NYC liner. And also I would just like to point out, you can see that fallout underneath my eye. Don't do your makeup first unless you have like under eye patches. That will prevent any fallout. So then next is just mascara and lashes, and then I'm moving on to my face. I'm using this Milani primer. This is really hydrating and it also will fill in pores, but I really like it for the hydrating aspect. I can really appreciate that. A girl with dry skin needs a hydrating primer. And then I just went in with a little bit of Professional, which is an even stronger like pore filling primer, and I just did that in my T-zone because Lord knows I need it. And then I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I added a little bit of NYX Photo Primer, which is another really helpful trick if you have dry skin in the winter and you don't want your dry skin oh my gosh, I cannot talk today, you guys. I am so sorry. And you don't want your dry skin to show through your foundation. Add some primer. Do it that way. I buffed it on with a brush, and then I went over everything with a sponge just to pick up any excess makeup that is not being used. And then I'm just concealing and highlighting my under eye. This is the NYX HD concealer. As you can see, I like a very bright under eye highlight. It really wakes me up. I have eye bags and it hides them, so it's great. And then I'm just using this Flower Beauty translucent setting powder. This keeps me very matte and very in place. I never ever have any creasing when I use it, so this product is definitely growing on me. And then I just went ahead and highlighted like my chin, my forehead, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And then I will be going over my nose highlights here in a little bit. You'll see after I contour my nose. This is something new that I got my first time trying it. I liked it. It was like about $5 or $6. It was really nice and creamy, pretty easy to blend out. This is the ColourPop Sculpting Stick in the shade Easy Peasy, and I really just went around and contoured my whole face here because I felt it was necessary. To set that contour in place just a little bit, I'm using the NYC Sunny Bronzer. This is one of my favorite go-to bronzers. And I also, if I'm going to use bronzer and do contour, I like to do a powder bronzing before I go in with this powder contour. It's just easier to blend the two powders together. The powder contour I'm using is the Bahama Mama from the Balm. It's my favorite, by far my favorite powder true contour shade. So I just went over everything that I did, and then I wanted to just show that part. I did not end up using that blush. I used another Wet n Wild blush that is linked down below. And then this I was super excited about. This is the Morphe and Desi Danger highlighter palette. It is freaking gorgeous. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. It's just really great. But I use those two shades and I'm highlighting pretty much my whole face, my nose, my Cupid's bow, my chin, my cheekbones, above the eyebrow, just for a little bit of a lift there. And then I like to go back in with a wet sponge and just kind of melt those colors into my skin. And then I also used those two shades as my brow bone highlight. So after that is all done, I'm going back into Puree and I'm using a brush to kind of just buff that onto my whole lower lash line and kind of connect it right up to that outer corner of my eyeshadow. And then I'm going in with Summer Yum, which I thought was just a little bit darker, and I'm packing it a little closer to my lash line. And then I went in with a Charmed, I'm sure, and I packed that even closer to my lash line. And then I just went in with a little bit of that black shade and I packed that right on my lash line, of course, so we have a nice smoky lower lash line. And then in my waterline I just used some NYX gel eyeliner. For me, I find that the gel eyeliner stays on a lot longer than any pencil does, so if you're wondering why I use gel in my waterline, that is why. And then you just want to finish that off with some mascara. And then I went ahead and I did my hair and I changed my shirt to look New Year's Eve appropriate. And then I'm finishing off this look with a red lip. This is Underage Red. It's a Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. This thing does not budge, and be very careful while you're putting it on. if you mess up, it'll show. And then I was just putting in my earrings, getting cute. And then I forgot that I didn't set my eyebrows, and then I'm done. Okay guys, this is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like my more bold, dramatic looks. I really like to do them. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. And have a happy and safe New Year, everyone. I'm still not sure what my plans are yet, but I will figure them out. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Be safe and Happy New Year. Bye guys.